Tonight we begin with the extraordinary life of a warrior woman, not a queen, not a myth, but a Viking, a shield maiden, fierce, battle-trained, feared by enemies across the North Sea. She embodied Norse grit and feminine power, so before we dive in, take a moment to like the video and subscribe if you truly enjoy this kind of storytelling. And let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from and what time it is. It's always fascinating to see this little global campfire we've built. Now dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's step into the world of smoke, steel, and survival. You enter the world in the dead of winter, because of course you do. The fire's barely lit. The midwife is tipsy on honeymead, and the longhouse smells like smoke, wet fur, and boiled cabbage. Your mother lies on a pile of wool blankets that haven't been washed since last harvest, gripping a wooden spoon like it's a weapon, which, to be fair, it often is. You don't cry, you roar. The midwife flinches. Your father, who's seen 3 raids and 1 troll, or so he claims, looks at you and mutters, "She's going to be trouble." The village nods. Diagnosis confirmed. You're a girl, which means life's already stacked against you. Die young, get married off, or, if you're lucky and just scary enough, you might skip all that and earn the title few women ever do. Shield Maiden. Your crib is a reused goat trough. You share it with a wool scrap, a carved owl, and a spider named Hilda who refuses to move out. There are no lullabies, only the snores of drunk men and the sound of someone sharpening an axe. Every few minutes, a hound walks by and licks your forehead. This is the Viking version of a baby monitor. Your family: 2 older brothers who already smell like war, a grandmother who talks to ghosts, and an aunt who's been married 3 times, to men who all mysteriously died during training accidents. You're the 4th girl born that year, the only one who didn't arrive screaming. You arrived glowering. Your name is chosen by 2 things: how loud you were and which ancestor hasn't had a baby named after them lately. You end up with something like Freias or Brynhild. Roughly translated, may the gods have mercy on anyone who insults her. You survive your first night. The fire stays lit. The milk is fresh. The lice arrive promptly. By the end of the week, the village is already calling you the loud one. Someone carves you a wooden dagger for teething. You don't chew on it. You practice your grip. You're 2 years old. Teething. Dangerously mobile. The world is your battlefield. Your first weapon is a sheep bone. Viking childhood is not gentle. There are no plush toys, no safety rails, no pacifiers. What you get is whatever didn't make it into the stew pot. Your favorite toy? A wooden horse with 1 leg missing and bite marks from 3 cousins. You also have a ball made of pig bladder and a stick, which serves interchangeably as wand, sword, and disciplinary tool for anything smaller than you. Your playground is the mud outside the longhouse, shared with livestock and future trauma. Everything is sharp, flammable, edible, or all 3. You once swallowed a fishhook. The village cheered when it came back out. Games are brutal. Catch the chicken ends in scratches. Who can throw the rock farthest ends in bruises. Raid the neighbor's firewood pile ends in social tension. Your favorite game is ambush your cousin. It ends when someone cries and an elder yells, "Thor's beard, not again." You learn the rules fast. Share food, but only after licking it first. Never touch someone's comb. Always give the chieftain's dog the first bite, or it will take it with part of your hand. Your formal education? Grinding grain, cleaning fish, lifting goats. You try that last one. It ends poorly. By 4, you can start a fire, skin a rabbit, and tell when adults are lying to you. You steal honey cakes and get caught regularly. It builds character. Some children are quiet and obedient. You are not one of them. You get dirt in your hair, blood on your tunic, and pride in your chest. Your grandmother pats your head and says, "She's got the look of someone who'll terrify." Men. You don't understand, but you like the sound of it. By 6, you can sharpen a blade, tie a knot, and throw a rock with tactical precision. You're not being raised. You're being forged. Puberty shows up like a bad omen, unannounced and uninterested in your feelings. You wake up one morning, slightly taller, slightly smellier, and filled with a rage you can't explain. Your body changes, your chores don't. You still haul water, chop wood, and clean fish. You just do it now with back pain and a mysterious urge to stab something. Your mother hands you a scrap of wool and says, "Get on with it." You do, because you have no choice. You spar with boys now. No one goes easy on you. You don't expect them to. You hit harder, move faster, never cry. Not unless it's from blood loss or joy. You don't dream of weddings, you dream of shield walls, and when you see your reflection in the blacksmith's shield, eyes fierce, hair wild, you don't see a girl. You see a threat on your 12th birthday. Your father hands you your first real weapon, an axe, iron-bladed, leather-wrapped, sharp enough to split logs, bones, or egos. You name it, wolf biter, or maybe mittens, just so it'll fear you a little less. You're ready, not just to fight, but to be counted, to stand, to swing, to survive, and maybe, just maybe, to become a legend no one dares to forget.